On the far left side of the battlefield, that is Leica. And this is the point Leica, remember they were doing better on the left side of the battle? The Kolimar and the Milani decide that this is the point to make an all-out charge. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Chaosium House RuneQuest campaign. I'm Jeff, and I will be your GM for the evening. We're just going to start. We're going to do a little bit of a flashback to what Kolbrast and Gina were doing after they got blasted with a madness spell. Because of course, from the spell description it's about the external objective parameters of your behavior as everybody else sees it when your character gets blasted with a 2-point rinse spell. And I believe both of you all went catatonic, correct?
Yep.
But that's not what your character experiences. Your character doesn't experience, oh, I'm catatonic. Your character went catatonic because what the Lunar Magicians did with that spell is they gave a brief vision of the Red Goddess. And so I'm going to flash back to this with you all writing, look at those scenes of battle behind Nisk and Kolbrast on their screens. You all were riding around in a chariot in all of this. And there is a moment where you see yourself on another much greater battlefield. But it's basically like if the battlefield that you're on is it's a pale reflection of the great battlefield that you have a moment's vision of. And you all were fighting, and it's all for this, it's all the same stuff going on in your vision as in what you just, you've been experiencing, arrows and soldiers screaming and all of that. And then there is a moment the cosmos rips open, and you see the fabric of reality just being torn apart. And imagine you're looking into the sky and the scene ahead of you like it's some sort of a picture with things going on, and at some point there's just a rip in it. Yes, very, very much that feel. But instead of it being Great Cthulhu, what comes out of the rip is a red goddess flying on a crimson bat. And the crimson bat is this huge thing. We're all familiar with Cthulhu. The crimson bat, whose stats were created by the same person who statted up Great Cthulhu. Crimson bat could gobble up Cthulhu for lunch. And it's flying out of you see the crimson bat just come out of this rip in reality, and atop it is the red goddess. And you all can instantly recognize her. She's red-skinned. She's more powerful than the bat itself. She's carrying the regalia that you see on lunar banners and whatnot, and you see her bringing chaos into the world. And what you see is that the reality itself just starts dissolving. Everything except for her and the bat dissolves. Gina, the dead dissolve. The souls of the dead dissolve. The court of the dead dissolve. Because the underworld is a place. It's part of reality. It's not, it's not a fictional thing. And as chaos destroys reality itself, pulling it all into the void, it destroys the underworld, the ghosts, Tychor attack, everything. Same thing with you, Colbrast. All of the stuff that you've fought for, that you've stolen, that you've taken.
Yeah, all my gold and all my stuff.
Just dissolved. It's all dissolved.
Who would fight for something like this?
And this is what the power that the red goddess has. The power to she has the power, clearly has the power to bring chaos into the world, and chaos chaos ultimately will dissolve reality into the void. And all that's left in your vision is her and the bat screeches. It screeches and it screams and it screeches and it screams. And the noise is like 100,000 frustrated 8-year-olds, all screaming at the same time with the speakers turned up to 11. It's not even a single voice. It's just endless, this incredible, deafening, mind-burning screech. And atop it all, there is the red goddess smiling benevolently. And that is what
does she dissolve as well? And
no.
I'm crawling into a ball.
You're crawling into a ball. Now,
I'm confused. I mean, this looks very much like order she's displaying. This is weird.
There is the entire cosmos dissolves in front of you. There is nothing but the void, the bat, and the red goddess. And that is why you were catatonic for a good, what did we say, a good 15 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. 17, I think it was. What is 30 minutes minus power?
Yes. So a good 15, 17 minutes. It's just while you see this in your mind and hear it in your mind and witness this terrible nightmare, your body just shuts down during this. So a question is, how does your character, other than having gone catatonic for 15, 17 minutes, when the vision ends, what does this have any effect? Does this nightmare stay with your character? Do you immediately forget this nightmare just to feel bad? Does this affect you in any way? And I'm going to leave this open to you two to think about for a few moments. Gina?
I mean, I have a moon rune of 20.
Yeah.
Does it make any connection, any understanding, or any, I don't know.
I want you to put a check next to your moon rune and put the check like saying madness. And we'll see what that means. But there is a possibility this may affect your passions or attitudes. How about you, Colbrast? Was this a good vision, a bad vision, a nightmare?
Well, interesting in a horrible way. But I think what stays with him is the paradoxical vision of something staying while everything else dissolves in chaos.
Very good. That works as well. Now, does that make you more impressed with the Red Goddess? Less impressed with the Red Goddess?
No, sadly, I think intrigued.
Okay. Okay. But this is, you know, while everybody else was fighting or whatnot, this was what was running through you all. It's not that you weren't doing anything. It's that you were experiencing a vision of the power of the Red Goddess emerging from hell, riding the crimson bat, and all the soldiers that you saw around you, they just dissolve. You know, they very quickly dissolve. They dissolve. The hills dissolve. The sky dissolves. The sky dome dissolves.
Yep. I think one thing is probably the insignificance of everything will probably lower almost all of Colbrast's passion by, I don't know, a few points.
Okay, it's totally fine.
How
Actually, instead of doing that, do you have the moon rune?
Nope.
I want you, yes, you can do that, but I want you to put a check there. Somewhere on your character sheet, madness, and write down madness,
Mm-hmm.
and then put moon rune in question marks, and I'll know what we're talking about.
What does it with the hatred of Lunar Empire? I have it on 90.
Do you roll against it?
Okay. Give me a moment. I need the right dices. There. It's 79. It's a success because I have a 90.
Okay. Gina, this is, you know, you hated the Lunar Empire because the Lunar Empire brought war and destruction to your homeland. But you're realizing you hate the Lunar Empire for much bigger reasons than that. The Lunar Empire, I mean, the Red Goddess is what?
The Red Goddess? Chaos?
But what sort of a threat is that? Is it a threat that she might conquer your people and make?
No, she's destroying everything. She's dissolving everything.
And this is why I would think perhaps this is why your character, this is really your character has a realization of the source of why you hate the Lunar Empire. More than anything, the Red Goddess is a threat to everything. Now, does your character agree with that or not?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with it.
Then I would like you to make an experience check on hate Lunar Empire.
Yep.
And basically this vision has reinforced your hatred of the Lunar Empire. And I'll tell you one other thing about this that might pop into your character. Or, you know that this is something that you share with the White Bull. The White Bull hates the Lunar Empire.
Okay. But...
So with that, your characters, though, slowly the vision ends, and you're able to start seeing, you know, hearing the cries of soldiers and whatnot, and your charioteer is, you know, they're, you know, worried about you, trying to make sure you're okay. He's managed to get the chariot out of the fray back to the rear, where there's Nisk and Garen's chariot as well, and Kala's High Lama and the rest. You know, your charioteer is trying to, you know, splashing water on you and you know, trying to look after you all, and you guys are able to unsteadily get yourself up. But with a few deep breaths, you recover control over your body.
Yeah.
So just one last thing, which I noted on my character sheet. No longer interested in treasure
Really?
because it dissolves anyway. So
That is perfectly fine. That is quite reasonable. The rest of the battle, because Nisk and Garen and Inkola, after after your group killed how many lunar magicians did you all
3,
defeat?
I think. Well, and we brought back the bodies of 2 of them.
We did some killing.
One was demoralized and one was webbed. And the other three we got, I think.
So you managed to kill off. You managed to bring back the bodies of 2 of them, and recover and regroup. And I think at that point it gets us ready for another turn of the battle.
Round 3, if I remember, because we took number 2 was just this recovery, and
So
we actually recovered pretty well.
If I recall, you guys are totally recovered. Isn't that the case?
We are.
Okay, so the way I'm making one little tweak in the way that the battle turns work, and what I'm going to do is, you all can tell me what you're trying to do in terms of the position of the battle. So in other words, are you guys planning to charge back out into the fray, or are you going to stay in the reserve? And Colbrast, you are technically the leader of the group.
You're the battle leader, so what should we do?
Yeah,
Colbrast?
well, good news. I'm all right again.
Although Colbrast, the red moon is in the sky, and it's
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm just saying it's a full moon.
Yeah, but it's still late, so Anyway,
right.
I think we should go and find something really big to attack.
Really big?
Something interesting. No, something that Garen can have fun with, for instance.
We did use most of our rune magic.
Why would you do that?
Fighting the Lunars, priestesses we killed.
When was that?
You don't remember?
He has no recollection.
Look, I point at the 2 bodies of the 2 priestesses. Do you recognize them at all?
No, who is that? I mean, they're obviously not from our group here.
Well, I think whatever spell hit you, that's what they cast it, and we killed them. We killed most of them.
Well, it doesn't really matter, Nis. So we just do what we're told.
Well, you're the battle leader. Where should you think we should go?
Let me think. So I scanned the battle for a good opportunity to have some fun. I think this will actually be fun, because in the end, if you're alive, if you're dead, once you're dissolved in chaos, it doesn't really matter at all.
I'm liking this. I'm liking the insight that Colbrast got here.
Well, it's kinda. I mean, we've got the red moon we've got the red goddess. They got the Lunars to take down.
That wasn't in the monologue, so don't.
Oh, that's an inner monologue. I just think I like this, Colbrast. Quite philosophical.
So I'll scan the battle and see if there's something we all would agree on would be a good target.
Well, if you recall, you guys had managed to charge against with your chariots. You had charged into one of the groups of lunar magicians. What is directly in front?
Yes, I remember.
Of your group
silver shield
are the silver shield.
So that's where we're going next.
Well, that's the default. Now it's possible through a clever use of if you get a critical success on battle, you might be able to have an what's called an opportunity, and an opportunity might be a chance to attack Garen's
friend.
Garen's friend, or to try to take the banner, the standard of the Silver Shields?
Waiting a
Yeah,
long time for this potential.
Okay,
Well,
how do
we'll
we
see
bump
what
up his battle that
I
he
bumped my
will
battle
roll?
up with my water rune, which is at 92, to see the dynamics and the flow of the people on the battlefield, which is the same as water in the end.
The
I'm
waves
totally
of
digging.
fighters.
Colbrast is having these great philosophical moments. It's like he sat around and he, you know, before the battle, he just smoked really good weed. And
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, to be honest.
No, I wouldn't recommend it either. But
Mind shattering weed.
Yeah. So yes, I managed my augment roll. No, what is it? Augment if it's with runes?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a percentage.
So what did you roll?
I'm afraid it's just a normal success anyway. I think.
So that adds 20.
Okay. So that's 95, 115. And I roll a 98.
Fail.
That is a fail. Remember, a 96 to 00 is
Yeah.
always.
Can I quickly roll my battle because I'm on the same chariot?
To pull the reins of.
I try. I mean, I have only.
It actually went really well last time I rolled a fail on my battle roll. So, we just rolled with it.
I mean, I have a 30 at least, but better than nothing. Shall I?
But you don't know he
Yes.
failed.
No. I'm very adamant that this is perfect what I'm doing because
I rolled a. Actually, no, I forgot my bonus. I have a 40 on battle. I rolled a 34. It's not a failure. It's not a critical, but it's at least a. Yes, I forgot my modifier.
Success.
Yes, I grab the reins and try to steer us somehow.
Well, I certainly hope
into the deadliest point.
You're just trying to kill us all.
So are you all going to? Colbrast is saying Colbrast and Gina are saying we charge against the Silver Shields. We hate them.
No.
No. I succeeded. He failed.
Oh, okay. So Gina, is this what you're
succeeded.
saying, to charge against the Silver Shields?
I will charge for the standard.
No, you don't. You need a critical to be able to get an opportunity.
Okay.
You could decide to charge against a different regiment, like the Antelope Lancers or the Granite Phalanx.
Which one looks actually that we can maybe survive it?
Well, keep in mind, Garen hates the Silver Shields.
So he can get, but he cannot get berserk. He's not a stone bull.
He can get pretty angry. Pretty cross.
Okay, then I use actually the right flank of the Silver Shields because there we are a little bit over them. So we have a little bit of an advantage because we're coming from a little hill.
But the problem is no one is asking you.
I'm having the reins
of this warband, and I'm saying
pushing you aside.
Either.
I'm pushing you aside.
It's the charioteer. It's the charioteer who has the reins, Gina. If you want to push the charioteer away, I'm just going to ask you to make a drive chariot.
No, I'm not pushing the charioteer away. I'm pushing cobras away. You're talking stupid nonsense.
No.
That's where we are going, and I can be very convincing.
Do what I do best.
No.
Now it's been so long, and there's never been a battle. Now,
okay. What is your charm?
Oh, it's immense. Once I activate my charisma spell, obviously.
What are you guys doing? Where are we going, Colbrast?
Okay, I think we've had a little bit too much. There's an argument between Colbrast and Gina have this slapping fight on the chariot.
But my comments make sense.
But they're charging
they
towards the
don't.
silver shields.
Yeah.
But to
I
the
think we
right
both-
flank.
We both are at least agreed on that we're charging the silver shields.
Okay, so let me just dive forward towards that. Now, the sucky thing about the silver shields is that they are a missile group. So
It's bad.
right? So they're gonna throw things at you all before you can close with them. That's what missile units do.
How many are there?
Well, there's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
But
the means you're charging.
it's an entire regiment. But the group that's going to be directly involved with you all is, let me look that up. There will be 10 of them against you 5 players.
In what formation are they standing?
I don't like
They
those.
are peltasts.
I don't like.
They are light infantry skirmishers. So basically their bit is they've got their shield here and they're going to hurl javelins at you as you will approach.
Yes, and what is their formation? Is it 10 in a line or 2 lines at 5 people?
They're in what's called a skirmish order. So it's basically, they are not forming into so much as a line as a form.
How wide is this form?
It extends hundreds of meters.
Yeah, but just the ones that we're charging.
The ones that you're charging they are probably a total of 3 deep.
So 3 wide, 3 deep, something like that.
Yeah, so yeah, basically 3 wide, 3 deep. So basically there are 3.
So this time,
yeah.
I'm going to do this slightly more intelligently. I'm going to cast another light wall, but this time in front of the guys we're charging. And I'm going to do it 5 meters wide and 2 meters high.
That's obnoxious.
Live and learn.
Yeah, you did learn.
Does that block them off?
Yep.
Completely.
Well, they
or
don't. They can't see us if I do it properly.
I like that.
This is very clever, people. And this, by the way, is a good use of spell tactics. So cast your spell. I'm going to let you cast. You're going to take 1 round of javelin fire before your spell comes off, because they're faster. They're going to be faster than you are on that. But I would like you to make 1 more battle roll, because you're trying to coordinate.
First.
Yes.
So, actually managed to fudge my battle roll.
Fumble?
Unless is the augment still active?
Yes, for this scene.
Oh, so 97 this time. I think I'm going to burn
failed again
and get new ones.
So that means you're going to take a minimum of 3 rounds of this.
Oh, shit.
But you're going to have a light wall in front of them at the end of this round. So it's possible you're only going to get hit with 1 round of this stuff. And the nice thing about light wall is basically what he's doing is he's throwing this huge bright starlight that blinds blinds these folk from being able to see you charging for it. It's an obnoxiously cool spell. Of course, how many magic points does it cost?
4.
Let's see if you cast it. Actually, no. First, let's see what happens to you all.
Okay.
So each of you are going to get targeted with 2 javelins. That's the easiest way for me to handle this. I'm going to have none of them. They're all going to respect the chariot union workers union, and none of them are going to target the charioteers, because that's too easy and boring. So let's start with Claudia. Just to point out, does Gina have dodge?
No. Except it's one of the spells you put me on a piece of paper, which you
No,
can't
no,
find
it's an
anymore.
It's not a
agility
spell.
skill.
It's an ability.
Oh, let me see. Sorry. That dodge. I have. I should have.
It's an agility
Dodge.
skill. Will be in the top left corner.
Yeah, agility. No, I have climb. I have
Okay.
my regular dex times 2 plus 10, which is actually not that bad. It's 42.
Better than mine.
Shall I?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
45.
Hey,
Oh.
so javelin number 1 against Gina. She failed to dodge it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure that I actually have a 10-sided dice and a 10s dice instead of 2 10s dice. That makes it very hard for me to tell what I just rolled.
Pick the one least most favorable to the players, always, of course.
Okay, the first one hit. And let's do the second one as well, Gina.
Do you have a shield?
No. This time I dodge.
That's good. And this time, the second time, I failed.
That's
So excellent. Right. So just going to you, Gina. You will suffer 5 hit points of damage.
Ow.
To your right leg.
I sit down.
You may want to actually start using that heal magic that you seem to despise so much.
I don't think she
Ugh.
minds healing herself. It's
On
others.
the other hand, just imagine you could die very quickly here. Isn't that appealing in any way?
I use first aid on me.
We'll go to that in a second. Okay, Nisk.
Okay. This has got a big ass shield in front of him as well.
What location are you covering?
Locations will be his abdomen and his. I don't know if I can't do abdomen and head. So can I? Because they're not connected.
Nope.
So I'll do chest and abdomen, I guess.
Okay. I hit.
We'll try and dodge. 33 is not a successful dodge.
You should have picked the abdomen. So the
I
first
did,
one
abdomen
hit-
and chest.
Abdomen and chest. Okay, well, I can't get through.
Okay.
Let's see if I rolled maximum damage. I could damage your shield. Because has your shield already been damaged?
It's 1 point down.
I did 11 points of damage.
Not even close.
Okay. All right, the second one. I missed.
Oh,
Cobra.
I don't get to dodge that.
Yeah. Dodge.
Wait. Before you roll Colbrast, you have a shield sword thing, right? Is it a
Actually,
small
What
shield?
location?
No, I actually have a medium shield.
So you
Yes.
can pick a location to cover.
Yeah.
To
And one
protect.
other.
Well,
you-
no, you pick one and plus your left arm.
No,
Or
my left
in your
arm
case,
is-
your right arm.
Okay.
So you pick a location. Abdomen's usually the best.
Yeah,
Or
abdomen
head.
is good. Abdomen is good. Okay, so I can actually, for once, use my shield.
You don't even have to roll on it. All you're doing is you're putting it up like this.
Okay, I put it up.
Okay. Javelin number 1 hits and hits the left arm.
Yay! That's
Okay.
the first time ever.
Javelin 2, I missed with another 91. So the javelin that hit you did 8 points of damage. That's not enough to get through your shield, correct?
I don't have a left arm, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, it missed your arm to entire. Yes,
Yeah.
it went.
There's the benefits to lacking hit locations. We should
Yeah,
get
there
more of
is.
those.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, could I hop very quickly on one leg?
And Kala.
Yeah.
Are you using a two-handed weapon though, aren't you?
I have my what is it called? Like not a lance, but my
Dagger?
spear. Yeah. No, it's not a dagger, but it's the
Your dagger axe.
no, I'm on riding. I never hit with my axe when I'm riding. I'm like charging
With a lance?
thingy. Yeah.
A lance. Yes, a lance.
Lance,
All right, the
lance
first,
thingy.
so you can't parry at all. You're just charging in and hoping to the best.
Yes. But I
Okay.
do own a shield, so I'm technically wondering if it's possible to no, okay.
No.
Could whip them
Awesome.
away with the lance, sort of,
Your
swap the
lance,
javelins.
yeah, lance is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, but it's not I mean I didn't really write it down as a lance. I have it. It doesn't do lance damage, I think. No, yeah, it does. 1d10. Is that lance?
No,
You did last time.
because you got
You
your
got to
high
use your
llama
high
damage.
llama
Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, it's just I've gotten myself confused in writing down the skills basically. So it's like
Okay.
but yeah, hit me.
The first one missed.
Good.
The second one, though, smacks you in the abdomen.
Okay.
Do you have protection up? Do you have any
Yeah,
magic up?
I have the I have a protection 5, and I also have the activate the amulets. I have 7 armor points.
That's good because it did 9 points of damage to your abdomen.
Darn it. 2 points now. Yeah.
Okay, and now we're waiting for Sir Disappeared for a moment. Do
Ah.
do 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 do. Do, 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 do. By the way, this is why folk armed with missile weapons suck. And this is also why Light Wall is totally awesome. Would you see if you cast the spell?
Yep.
You know, of all the skills to make, that was the one to make, because I'm going to just tell you all. I'm going to still see. I'm going to hopefully knock out Garen, because that would be fun.
What?
Can we throw javelins back?
You're mean GM.
Yeah,
I'm a
but
totally mean.
I mean, we know
Hey,
that.
mean
so,
GM, can we throw javelins back?
I
I have javelins and I'm on a chariot.
You could.
I don't have speed dart or anything that Kovas has.
I will
Kovas
let
also-
you roll against your. First, I want to hit Garen.
First Garen here.
And then you can do, and here's the really obnoxious thing, Colbrast, is rereading the Light Wall spell. You can see through that.
Yeah, I read
and they
that too.
can't see through this. It is such an obnoxious spell. This is why, and people who say Yomalio has weak magic are morons. Just telling you.
Official canon words.
Yes.
Anything. Morons.
Exactly. You're morons. Because it's a great spell, isn't it? All right, Garen. You can't. What hit locations are you covering?
I am going to cover my chest and my head.
Okay, first one hit, and it hits your left arm, which is covered, I believe.
Well, it will be like shield, yeah.
Do you have a large shield?
Yep.
Then
I think so.
It's covered. Yep, it's covered. Shield +2 for large.
Is it a large shield or a medium shield?
I'm just checking. Just double checking.
I'm pretty sure it's
large shield.
Excellent. Okay, it did 9 points of damage. That does not even touch it.
Nope. All good.
Okay, the second one hits in the left arm again, the 18. So bounces off it again. This is by the way, this is why shields are so useful in RuneQuest. It isn't so much for parrying, it's for dealing with missile weapons. And this is why large shields are the best for dealing with missile weapons. Just look at the amazing piece of art behind several of our characters that shows the utility of shields in combat. All right, so you all can now attack them.
I think I'll use a javelin. I could throw it. Javelin.
They are all individually. They have medium shields, so they are covering their left arm and their head.
Okay, I roll a 33, which is a success.
Okay, I'm going to try to dodge it.
Okay.
Fail.
And I go for location 15.
That is the right arm, I believe.
Let's see.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Correct. It's the right arm.
All right. And the damage is the damage is 12 points.
All right. The silver shields
Nice.
are light infantry, and they have stiff leather greaves on their right arm. Stiff leather greaves are a fine, awesome bit of stuff to wear, especially if you're a cosplayer. You know, they're great for running around in. They don't damage, you don't wear out very fast from them, blah, 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 blah. They block 2 points of damage. So you did 12 points of damage.
Yep.
So that's 10 points get through to the right arm. The right arm has 3 hit points. So you did triple his hit points in the right arm. Silver shield number 1 is out of commission. He's not going to die, but he can't wield a weapon, and you know, he's got his right arm is out of commission, so he's out of commission. So let's go to Colbrast. What are you gonna? Are you also throwing something? No, you're not.
I'm not throwing anything.
Yes, you can. You have Andronor, don't you?
Yeah. I throw him. I tell him that this time, don't hit the armor if you can help it. Yeah, that's javelin is 113, so that's a special one.
Okay. What location?
Wow, that's a D20.
Yep.
Can I just say a number between 1 and 20 randomly?
No.
Okay.
You roll a percentile and divide by 5. That's an option.
2.
Okay, you hit him in the right leg. Whoosh. Right there on the thigh.
So that's oh, now I do need more stuff here. Just a second. D4. So that's 8 plus 3. Is that 1 or 2 points? Wait, it's half that half.
3
half
would be
damage
2.
bonus. Okay,
It would
so
be
it's
2
10
points.
points.
Yeah. How many points?
10 points of damage.
Colbrast, his right leg is out of commission. He's taken the maximum he can with that as well. He's still, the irritating thing is they're not near dead, but they're out of commission. Okay, let's go. Garen, do you have any missile weapons that you throw at people?
I do actually. I have a javelin, which I have 70 in.
You're much better than.
So let's give that a cheeky throw. Let's see what happens. Nope, 90. Miss.
Miss. Let's go to you, Gina.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything against them?
In the moment, I have to say, ow.
You may want to try to heal yourself. You're in bad shape.
Problem is, I have to heal myself because who else could actually bring the dead properly under the earth and show them the right path? Maybe I have to kill myself afterwards, but at the moment, I think I have to heal myself.
Okay.
And it's really tough. I mean, it's totally against my beliefs.
I think you spent this round thinking about it.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe I do a first aid on my leg.
You can do a first aid on your leg.
first aid on 70.
Okay, then 1d3 hit points back.
Yes, I succeeded. 1d3. 1d3 is nothing, but it's something. 1d3, so it's a d6 half, yeah. 1 point at least.
I'd also like to try and cast a spell. Jeff.
Okay, what is the spell you're going to try to cast?
Demoralize.
Okay, you're going to cast it this round or next round?
We can say 1 round. That's fine. Or I can cast a. I don't think I'm going to cast another buff.
Because you did you did a ranged weapon, didn't you?
But you can do a ranged weapon, then that's Dex plus.
Yeah, you
strike
could
rate.
do a spell afterwards. You're right.
Oh, that was right. I also had a spirit with demoralize.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You can tell your spirit to demoralize.
Yes.
Okay, Gina.
So what do I have to roll?
Well, first I have to roll the spirit's power times 5 to see if it's cast.
You didn't told me what the spirit has for a power.
Okay, well then now you get to roll it. I'm sure I did, but that's fine. It's 3d6.
So I roll a d100 and you tell me if it works, and then I
roll a 3d6. Right, roll 3 6-sided dice right now.
Okay.
I didn't.
16.
Nice.
16. You have it has a 16 power.
Yes.
So it's got an 80% chance of casting the spell.
Yeah. 56. So succeeded.
Okay. So what it's got a 16 it's got a 16 power. So let me just find this real quick, because you've got to overcome it. I have all these little screens up, which may not have been the smartest move of me, but you know, this is the joys of online gaming. Okay, it's got 16. You have a 70% chance of having this guy run away.
Yeah, great.
So roll.
Okay, a 70% chance. I rolled an 89.
Not demoralized. Okay, and Kala, your turn.
Yeah, I don't have any ranged weapons. I don't think have my crossbow fully locked and loaded. So I'll try and cast the befuddle.
Okay.
Yeah. I managed to cast the spell, which is kind of very good.
And what is your power?
9.
Okay, you have a 35% chance of befuddling it.
Okay. 61. Nope.
Okay, Neil, you were casting a spell?
Yep. Demoralize on a different one.
Okay, on number 2.
Okay. I succeed with the spell, and I have a 14 POW, so I think I'll put 2 extra points into it, just in case I thought it might have some shield or some spell up or something. So it gets a 60%, is that right?
So it has a, yes, you have a 60%.
I roll a 49.
Okay.
So that will succeed.
Demoralized.
And Philip, by the way, you should probably try and do this too next round, if you can. And try and demoralize one, because if you succeed, that's for the POW gain rolls we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, second round.
Okay.
The silver shields are in bad shape. They can't quickly they cannot quickly cast their or dispel the light spell. So instead, what they are doing is they are all casting shimmer on themselves, and they all start shimmering. So let's go through what your round is. They can't make any attacks on you because of the light wall.
Nice work.
Just a question. So Andrew, the javelin returns right after.
Yes.
How long does that take?
A round.
Okay, so this round I have to use my normal boring javelin.
Yes.
Okay. Just.
I think that's only fair.
Yeah. That's why I asked. I mean, obviously, you can't, come back at supersonic speed. Otherwise, this would be dangerous.
Well, it's pretty dangerous as it is. All right, so let's go to this round. They have all cast Shimmer on themselves. That's all they can do. Are you going to attack Nisk?
Yes, I'm gonna, because they can't see the missiles coming anymore, right? Because it's behind a light wall, so they can't dodge. They just get their shield location. What does Shimmer give me for penalty?
-20.
Ooh, okay. 45 would normally be a hit, is not a hit.
Okay, let's go to you, Gina.
Yeah.
You gonna try demoralize again? Remember, you lost
Yes,
2
of
magic
course.
points. So knock
Yeah,
off
what
your...
else do I do with some magic points?
the
Everything
spirit-
else has rune points, so
The spirit lost 2 points.
The spirit lost 2 points. She still got hers.
Yes.
I don't know how many points my spirit has.
16.
16.
No, power,
Just
you
roll-
said.
That's how
That's
many
the
magic
same
points
thing.
you have.
Yeah.
Okay. So this means he has 14. Okay, yeah, again. Demoralize, and can I do another first aid?
You cast your demoralize.
Okay. A 50, successful.
Okay.
And now?
What is your power?
16.
Okay, you have a 70% chance.
Okay. 41, yeah. No, 47, but it's still, yeah.
Okay, you've also demoralized one. I mean, they're breaking here. They're getting ready to run.
Yes.
Let's go to Colbrast.
I throw a javelin.
Okay.
You're not gonna try a spell?
Yes. Speed dart. I could just put that
You
on
don't want a
before.
POW gain roll? I'm helping you a bit here. If you want a POW gain roll, you have to do a demoralize.
Yeah, that costs me 2 of my 3 rune points.
No,
No,
magic
rune
points.
Magic points.
Oh, sorry. Wrong list.
I'm not asking you to cast a rune
Why do I
spell.
have this? Oh, yeah, in that case, I'll cast Demoralize as well. Sorry. No, I have it on the wrong list. That's why I'm...
That would make it less valuable to want to cast.
No.
Okay.
You can still throw your javelin too.
I can still throw my javelin. Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you think you're like...
Yeah, I'm just rolling 90 pluses today. This is a 99.
That's a fumble, I believe. What is your chance at -20?
It's not. Oh,
It's 93.
So it's a 70. Oh, it's a 93 with that -7?
It's normally
Minus
113.
No, it's. I don't believe it's a fumble.
Oh, okay.
Would you double check,
99?
Neil?
no, it's not a fumble because it's not he's skills over 90 already still.
Yeah. So he's fine. You did not fumble.
Okay, that's good. But I just missed, which is shameful enough. But
It's embarrassing.
yeah.
Garen?
Yeah, I will try cast another. 21.
So it succeeded.
Yes.
Now try to overcome its power.
Okay. Uh, 47.
Okay, what is your power?
My power is currently 10. So
you did
plus
not.
16. No, it's not going to be enough.
No, you did not overcome its power. All right, Impale, now down to you.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting to really struggle with magic points without expending too many of my own. So, I have this cute little spider with glue. Can that one cast glue on the soles of the feet of someone so that they get stuck to the ground?
No, they are in motion, and what would actually be they would be glued to is the sand and the dirt.
No, okay. Yeah, I'm just charging.
They're not on. Yeah. Okay, you're charging. All right, that is it for for round 2 of the missile weapons. This is the last round of missile weapons. Before you careen and charge into them. They are, all they're going to do now at this point is they are going to gear up. They can see this light wall coming right up towards them. So they're gearing up and they are preparing for the inevitable.
How many have run away and stuff now?
1, 2, 3, 4 of the 10 are down or gone. So there's 6 left.
But should we just stay behind the wall and missile a little bit more then if they're just getting ready for melee?
That sounds sensible.
Well, you'll have to turn then.
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
You'll have to turn.
Oh, he noticed them.
You'll have to turn. You would have to turn this. You'd still get a round of firing this round, but you would have to turn to retreat. Now that's totally normal. You're on a chariot.
Yeah.
But that would be you would be trying to disengage then this round.
So you get no loot.
You get no loot.
Yeah, I mean, you're on Nisk's chariot, so it's probably his call. But we're staying. No, you're not. You're on the llama, aren't you?
Yep.
What is your plan, Colbrast? Are you going to?
We're charging. I'll also cast Demoralize so that from the 6 or can still stand. Not too many actually do anything when we arrive.
So
and
Colbrast,
throw another javelin.
Throw another javelin and cast a Demoralize. Remember, you're at -20. Everybody is at -20 with their javelins there.
Not their magic though.
So
correct.
Demoralize works. Oh, sorry.
All right, Colbrast, go for it.
And
now you have to roll to over. No. Now you have to roll to overcome their power.
Did he first succeed on the javelin?
He did. He succeeded on the spell. He said already.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you've got to overcome their power with it. So you have what's called the power versus power roll. This is the one that matters.
This is the one that really, well, they both matter.
They both matter, but this one.
Okay, and what do I have to roll?
What is your power?
At the moment it's 9.
Okay, so you have a 35% chance of overcoming its power.
Okay. 12.
Wow.
First roll. No, third roll below 9.
Go. This is the important thing. Now go and tick your POW gain check because
Yes.
You've earned it.
This is what we talked about before, actually, and a bit of just kind of help you game through it. Is that we talked about this offline? Is it's actually good to fight, things that aren't always as tough because I'm not going to overcome the power of a lunar priestess. It's just not going to happen. But here, there's a pretty good probability. So that's how you kind of build up on the little guys. So then we can get our chances to get our POW back during the rituals.
On the other hand, if you actually resist their spells, you get a power check as well.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
all right.
Yeah. Javelin.
So, javelin.
Yep. Easy hit.
All right. What location?
That's 7.
Left leg. Everybody always hits the left leg.
Yeah. And that's 9 points of damage.
All right, he's not totally screwed, but he has to go down and take a knee because he's at minus. Was it 9 points of damage or 7 points of damage?
9.
So he's at -7 in the to left leg, which sucks for this guy. He's one of the guys that was fighting Garen. I want to jump over to Gina because this is just depressing from the Silver Shields. Gina?
Yeah.
Would you roll?
Yep. And again, yep.
So you demoralize 2 of them, Gina.
Yep.
As you're ululating. La, 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 la. She's the irritating person going la, 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 la.
And she's in my chariot.
Yep.
It's a spirit. Who knows?
All right, Garen, your chance.
And what am I doing now?
Are you casting a spell or not? This is the last round of casting a spell. Are you going to try it?
I will. No, I'm just going to put more points into True Sword.
Don't spend a rune point on these guys.
Oh, I'm not. I've still got it going, haven't I?
No.
No.
Can I not?
That was like an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
It's concentration. Don't forget, we took time back to respect it.
I'm not spending any. I've got nothing like that. No, I will just stand there looking menacing and waiting for the chance to actually start hacking some people.
I can't actually see you at this point.
I can look menacing to you, Colbrast.
But that won't work.
And Colin, you're just preparing to charge?
Yeah.
All right.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to have the head cast Demoralize. I know I've done it before, but it's going to do it again. It succeeds as 53, and its POW, it has an 80% chance, I think. It's got a 18 POW, and I critical.
Okay, another one is Demoralized. Okay, and are you casting, throwing a...
I'll try and throw Javelin.
Okay.
42. I would have been hit again, but for the Shimmer. Shimmer saved them twice from me.
All right. The light wall, you guys burst through the area of the light wall on round one, and both immediately, there are only 2 silver shields left.
Whoops.
And they immediately, they don't kill us.
Do we understand Lunarish?
You understand the universal gesture
okay.
of So tell me what you guys are going to do. You've routed them. There were 10. There are 2 left.
Yeah, no reason we should spare these 2. I mean, it's a battle. They'll go and fight someone else if we let them
regroup.
Go. Yep. So we kill them.
That's definitely not very honourable. You may ride them down. I'm not especially happy about this. I won't think of this as an act of which we should be proud.
All right, so Colbrast, we go your attack versus this guy's spear.
Okay.
He's gonna try to spear you. Gina, are you gonna cast a spell again as well? Or throw a rock at him, or
actually
something?
I have a self bow.
You could try to shoot him with the self bow.
No, I don't. I actually try to take care of my leg.
Okay, that's going to require a healing spell.
Yes, and I do a healing spell.
Okay, knock off the hit point.
She knows how to do it. She knows how to do it.
I'll cast strength on myself.
If Colbrast ever tells anybody, yeah.
I'm far too busy to notice, to be honest. Okay, so I cast strength on myself and I attack him with my sword.
Okay, he will get to hit you first.
Okay.
Because you cast strength on yourself.
Okay.
That just slows you down a little bit.
Yeah. No problem.
Stab. He actually succeeds with a 69.
Nice.
So the question is, can you parry?
Probably. So that's just plus 10. Where is my plus 20, 35, 115.
You probably will be able to parry this, but it's still he's not going down pathetically.
This special. Sorry about that.
All right. So all right. Well, this silver shield, he may have been lone. He even smacked you, but you effortlessly parry it past him, and then you drive your sword into him. Please roll.
Yeah.
Come on, let me succeed with medium shield, and I missed with an 86.
Okay, so that's 3 plus. That's 9 points.
What?
9 points.
You did 9 points of damage?
Oh, sorry, 10 points.
10 points of damage. Tom, the silver shield did not parry you. Would you roll for the location that you do 10 points of damage to Tom?
17.
So Tom, you chop off Tom's left arm. That's what you did. Okay, there's one left. There's one left, and it happened to be designated towards Impale. Nisk and Garen, you guys had taken down, thanks to Nisk, so many were taken down that actually there's no one in front of you. You know, there's basically fleeing silver shields. Impale, here's your chance.
Aaron is not sulking, but it looks a lot like it.
Okay.
It wasn't worth you pulling your sword on them, Garen. They're just not worth your time today.
I special.
You special. Come on. Let me see if I succeed with the do I succeed? What is this? Why am I rolling transparent dice? And I rolled a 71. I missed by 1.
Okay.
I hope your dagger axe gets stuck.
It isn't a dagger axe, it's a lance. It is probably going to get stuck.
It's probably going to get stuck. I hope it gets stuck. All right. So what you do is you roll 1d10 plus 2 plus another 1d10 plus 3d6.
So he's dead.
1d10 plus 2 plus what did you say?
Plus another 1d10 from the special.
Yep. Yeah.
Plus 3d. Does your High Llama do 3d6 or 4d6 damage?
4.
Plus 4d6. This is the final little guy. The final little guy. This is heroic Bob. Bob the Silver Shield. Bob has a wife and children. Bob is a proud professional soldier, decent guy.
His wife and children aren't going to have a Bob very much longer.
He contributes to charity, you know.
And
invading foreign lands.
And he gets a 31 to the chest, so that when I just impale that poor guy and I carry him with me.
You do actually. You let go of the lance.
Yeah.
You have to let go of the lance.
Yeah. I have to go back and get it.
And that is the story of Bob. Beloved soldier, husband, father. You know, I'd like us to have a little moment of a vignette of all the moments of Bob's life. You know, growing up in Sayre, etc. Joined the Silver Shields. Man, his folks were proud of him, etc.
This is like his first battle.
Survived,
exactly.
Survived the Battle of Paris, even. You know.
Exactly. Survived all of these things, and meanwhile goes into battle. All of his friends are demoralized. There's this giant wall of light, and thunk 31 points into the chest.
Impaled by a shaman, nonetheless.
Impaled by a shaman. So endeth the life of Bob. All right, so at this point here, you've handled this encounter. Your guiding passion. Who's keeping track of the guiding passion?
I am. It's at 75.
Okay.
You didn't roll how much it costs to.
I am right now. Okay, you lose 35% to the guiding passion.
To lose 30 out of the 75, not
lose 35%.
Or 30.
Sorry, 35. You drops 35 points.
Okay.
So, what? That is a lot. On the other hand, I'd like Nisk roll a d6.
6.
Okay. Nisk, you're going to get yourself a +3 to your reputation for you all charging the Silver Shields. Gina, would you do the same?
Yep. I rolled a 17. So.
On a d6?
With a 1, with a d6?
Oh, sorry.
That's amazing.
5. Yes.
Okay, you also gain that. Garen?
1d6.
D3, basically, right?
D3. In that case, it's 2.
Okay. Also, that got your reputation. You gain an instant reputation because this is impressive. What you guys did, you chased off a whole bunch of silver shields. Cobrast?
2.
And Impale?
2.
All right. So as a group, you lost your guiding passion, lost 35 points, but you got back 12 from your awesome individual battles and whatnot. But so where is your guiding passion currently?
52.
Okay, so you all pull back. That's the end of this encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And
we
also the third turn. What?
And we take the corpses with us, the ones we can load up onto the wagons, and the
Ours or
and
the
my
others?
lance.
But we don't have any. We
We
what
wanna
she's
loot.
saying is we basically loot.
Yeah,
You're gonna loot?
Okay.
yeah.
I thought maybe other people of ours came with us, which we do not know, and who died or so.
We'll find out what happened at the end of the battle. So what's your current guiding passion at? It's at 51, right?
52.
52. So this puts you into a conundrum. The possibly the tactically rational. So we're now into round 4.
Mm-hmm.
The mini maxing thing might be to wait another round, but you're in good shape. No one's particularly wounded. Gina is able to you can just basically do heal 1 spells to get yourself back up. Trade magic points for hit points if you want to.
Yeah, I have to do it secretly.
It's not that secret. So the question is, do you want to try one more round of this because you're in good shape to basically help your side fight against the militia or whatnot, or do you want to try and withdraw and retreat to the rear?
So this is for Colbrast, basically, because we have to recover our. We can only really fight militia at this point, according to the encounter model.
Yes,
Yeah.
You're basically not. You're basically, you guys are disorganized and tired, but you could still fight.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense because if we do fight, we should fight something that makes sense for us to fight and not needlessly use ourselves up with militias and stuff.
Well, don't forget that the one thing we do have is our spells. A lot of our rune spells are gone, and our each one of these uses magic points. You don't get them back again right away. What is it? You get like a quarter back every 6 hours, and I don't think the battle lasts that long. Or it may.
I still have magic points.
What is the state of the battle?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the situation in the battle itself. It is a scrum at this point. There is, big picture. It looks like most of the action is near where you are, which is where the prince is. You've got Kalar Starbrow here trying to push it, get everybody to move forward. And holding up the reserve, while you've got and so you've got her little group, and you've got the Keldon tribe and the Kinstina tribe trying to hold off the Silver Shields and the Antelope Lancers and the Granite Phalanx, and being pushed back. And basically your job and folk like you is while it's being pushed back, to look for openings to charge in and cause everybody to move back again. And meanwhile, you can make I'll let people make a battle roll to see what's going on elsewhere in it. But it's a bloody mess. There's almost 10,000 people fighting on this field.
I rolled a 0-1.
Okay.
For my battle roll.
Wow.
24 for my battle roll. Which is a
success, but not as good. Obviously not as good.
I rolled a 10.
Wow. Everybody seems to have a good idea. I'm not, you guys can roll, but at this point, it's more to see if you get an experience check, because enough of you got it that I don't have to worry about giving out secret info. So the left side of the battle, that's where the Kolimar and the Milani are on the left side, and they're dealing more with militia, and they're basically on the left side. The Sartorites are doing a little bit better because those tribal groups are probably better than the Tarshite militia. In the center and the right side of the battle, you all are coming under an awful lot of pressure. But what is basically holding that off is you've got Keller periodically rallying. Basically she's taking opportunity, using her battle roll to, when she sees opportunities, to basically strike in and force the Lunars to withdraw a little bit, and to give her,
like what we're doing.
Yes, you're part of her plan. You're basically fulfilling what her plan is.
So,
but the Lunars are, they are in the center and the right. The Lunars are doing better than the Sartorites are. On the left side, the Sartorites are doing better than the Lunars are.
So the question is really, in what shape is everyone?
A lot of people are dying. It's a bloody
no, in our group.
Oh yes, say what you're. I just need to. You guys continue on. We can continue the recording. I need to take a quick pause while you guys discuss your status and what you want to do.
Okay, we'll keep doing that on camera. I could talk about Nisk. Nisk is he's down to 3 room points, and he has magic wise, he is a personal full magic points. His crystal is running low. His spirits are about 50%, 60%, to give you context.
Okay, Garen?
Garen is room point is extremely, he's got 1 room point left, but health wise pretty much fighting fit.
What about magic, other magic points?
Magic points, he's down to 4. No, 5.
Okay, well,
sorry. So he's got half his magic points left and 1 room point.
You don't have a crystal or anything? We're going to have to fix that for later.
Nope.
Okay, we definitely have to get you a storage crystal or something.
And Carla?
I have 1 room point left, and I've expended both of my. I've used 20 magic points so far, and I spent the last 2 of the ones in my matrix or storage thing for my 2 hit points of damage. I'm quite okay damage wise, but spell wise, nope.
That's with this this resting. What's it called? The cape? No.
Yeah, the pectoral.
Yeah.
Pectoral.
Well, she's been burning points a lot every time, right?
Okay, Gina? We can't hear you.
Mute.
Okay, I have still all my rune points because I haven't used them yet. So 4. I have the Demoralized Spirit has still 10 points left. And I have a 3-point crystal, and I have done 1 heal 1 so far.
No, you traded heal. How many hit points did you heal? Did you decide you want to be healed?
1 so far.
Well, you've got time. So
yeah, I can do everything. I got 1 with first aid, then it's 4 less. So I mean,
Do you really want to go into another round of battle down 4 hit points?
No, I mean, if you go in another round of battle, I only want to say that for me, rune points and magic points is not a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay, Cobra's still full hit points, magic points 4, 3 rune points, and 10 magic points left in the, what is it? Crystal.
So by the way, transfer the crystal, use your crystals first.
Yeah.
Because then because when you're down to 4 magic points or whatever, that's what you cast your spells out too, right? Jeff, is the attack is based on your current magic points?
No, it's based on your power.
That's always okay. That's good.
But
it makes it much easier.
But aren't there some spells or something that will use spell point, well, magic points?
Well,
for
if you want to cast a
rather than
heal
power?
spell, not heal body, but the other one, like a heal wound, that's only 1 rune point, but that doesn't get you any points back. That you can just basically throw as many magic points as you have left to cast on something.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they're own or in a crystal.
I have a question.
Correct.
Do we know somebody really dangerous who died maybe from the other side, which I could reawake and control and throw them and bring fear?
And maybe after the battle you'll be able to do this, but right now it is a, it's still raging. This battle is still going on. The question I have is, are you guys going to retreat to the rear for a turn, or are you guys going to charge into the fray?
What do we gain by retreating a turn?
You get guiding passion back. It basically means you guys recover, you drink some water.
Just means you have more opportunities to attack something.
Yes.
To attack harder things, or pick what you want to attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would also, I think it's pretty obvious that we're meant to attack, difficult opponents, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea at the moment. I don't know how you see it.
You're the battle guy. Let us know.
Well, I mean, that's dangerous because at the moment, Goldbrass is pretty much slightly cynic. So yeah, we attack whatever comes in front of us that looks really, really nasty. So okay, we attack again.
All right, so you guys are gonna do the default, another default attack on, what's clearly in front of you all is the silver shields, and that's what's still there. So you guys are gonna do another round of this. And I'm just gonna you guys have basically a stratagem that you guys clearly take right into this. So I would like, and your guiding passion is too low. I'm gonna only let Colbrast roll, and I'd like you to roll against your battle.
Okay. Is that still augmented or not anymore?
Not anymore. You can try and
yep, normal success.
Okay, so it basically, you'll get 1 round of missile fire, and then you can throw up your light wall again.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to just dive us right into this, and I'm going to abstract this a little bit because we've done one of these fights here. And the way I'm going to handle this is, has everybody made a successful demoralize roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, befuddle or in
befuddle
the previous
or whatever.
Time? Yeah.
No.
All right. You haven't yet, Garen. All right, so I'm just going to go through around. Tell me what locations you're guarding.
Abdomen.
Chest and abdomen.
Chest and abdomen.
Do the chariots help at all? I mean,
I'm factoring that all in.
Okay.
I'm just giving them a little bit of a minus on their chance to hit because there's the chariot there. There's the chariot walls. We could be crunchier than that, but it just slows it down and it gets to the same result. Gina.
Yeah.
First one You got hit once. Can you dodge it?
Yes, that's what I tried. Yes, 25. Yeah.
Wow, excellent, excellent. So you dodged one. The second one missed you. Nisk.
Yep.
Okay, one hit you. And the second one impaled.
I do not dodge either.
Okay. The one that just hit you in the 18. So it hit the shield. I think there's almost no chance.
Probably not.
It did. I just am going to roll this purely for the possibility that it starts whittling your shield down. And even that's kind of pointless. It did 11 points of damage. You have a large shield. It didn't do squat, did it?
Nope.
Okay, now comes the impale.
Okay. What location?
The right leg.
Okay.
I know you're actually pretty well armored. 5, 11, 14 points.
Okay, I take 2 points.
Ouch. Cobrast?
Yeah, can I cast protection?
Yes.
Good, then I do that. And I still have quite a lot of magic points. I don't know, 5 points, is that possible?
What
What's
was
your
that? 5
protection
points?
spell?
How strong is your protection spell?
Oh no, there's just one, sorry.
What does it say? Protection 1? Protection 2? Protection 3?
Protection 1.
Okay, so it gives you 1 point. All right, you got hit twice, but only hit.
Hmm?
You get to roll dodge twice, by the way.
Yep, you can roll dodge.
Dodge or shield?
Dodge.
You're holding your shield in
The shield covers the locations, so if they
Yep.
hit the locations, it bounces off. The dodge is to see if you can avoid it completely.
Oh, okay.
So you get 2 chances.
Dodge.
Top left corner of the other ones. It's probably better than mine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I dodged one with a special and I missed one.
Okay. So the one that hit you in the left leg and did 12 points of damage.
Okay, that's quite a lot.
How much armor do you have?
That would be 6.
Okay, so 6 points.
No, sorry, no. The
7.
armor is. Yeah, I have protection spell.
So 7. So 5 points get through to your left leg, probably knocking it to negative.
Yeah, -2.
Okay. Ouch. Gina, in theory, could heal you, but we'll see if she's willing to use a rune point. You could also heal.
Would it help him if I pinch him?
No,
to
he's
get his
down.
adrenaline
He's
up?
down. That hurt.
Can I heal myself?
I
Next
protect
round.
him.
Okay.
I
Okay.
protect him.
And Kala,
Yes.
just against you.
No impales.
I miss. And I hit.
Okay.
I did
Location.
5 points of damage to your that ignores it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, Garen. Okay. 1 hit. 2 hits.
Oh, your dodge, Karen.
Okie dokie. Okay, first dodge is a 10 against 75, so that's a successful dodge. Second one, 88 against 75, that one hits.
You You have a 75 dodge?
The first one was
Okay.
special.
Wow.
Remember we
Wow.
were talking about
Massive,
skill
it's a
points and things?
special.
I didn't put 80 dodge.
All right, so the one that hit you does 7 points of damage. Does that do anything to you? To your left leg?
Left leg. It does 1 point of damage.
Okay. At that point, unless you all really, really want to have the joy of rolling dice, are you fine with me hand waving how this goes? Because this was their chance to harm you all.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Instead, I just want you guys to tell me if you get a special or a critical with whatever it is that you do.
Okay. Nope.
Regular success.
Special, sorry.
Special, you take one down, Nisk. Garen?
Nope.
Gina?
I would say it's a regular success, what I rolled.
Okay. So basically it's a fight that's, it lasts its period of time. It's kind of inconclusive. Nisk takes someone down. Everybody, you guys have another round of this, but your guiding passion goes down another 20 points.
Wow.
At this point, it's too low. Your guiding passion is kind of too low for you. It's round 5. It's too low for you to do very much, isn't it? And some of you guys need healing.
Yeah, I'm probably healed myself.
It's but a scratch.
Yeah.
Then knock off the magic points for the heal.
I put a plaster on him. I can provide first aid.
Okay, that's even better.
Well, we've got to go back anyway, right? We can just try first aid on the way back.
I made first aid with a 10 on a 70, so it's a special.
Right, that's 2d3.
It's only a flesh wound.
How many points does he get back?
Oh, I rolled it to 2d3?
Yes.
Yep.
I thought he rolls them.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
3, do I round up or down?
Always round up.
To D6.
So
1
4,
to 2.
2, he gets 5 points back.
Oh, thanks.
So
you're actually fine, more or less fine, aren't you,
I'm more or less fine again. Yep. It's
maybe
not
I
just a
stitch
scratch.
maybe I stitch a little death rune in or so.
So it sounds like
Why
what's your
would
guiding
you do
passion
that?
what's your guiding passion currently at right now?
It's a 32 after the battle. Well, did we get any for fighting it?
It was pretty inconclusive, unlike your previous ones. You got 3 points back.
Okay, so 35. No great fame because of that. Let's just head back probably because you won't be. You got to regroup now.
Yeah. All right.
We've also done 2 full rounds. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have done serious fighting into this, but you guys retreat back to the to the rear of the battle where there's the camp followers and folk. You got dead bodies on your chariots and whatnot. Quick question I have for you all, and this is kind of a defining of your attitude. Are you the sort of folk that when you take take dead bodies in, you've killed people in battle, are you the sort of folk that decapitate them and show off that you've killed, show off their heads? Or are you the do you just take the bodies and put them on the thing and take their armor and set their armor up as a trophy? What's your trophy for showing that you've been killing folk? Because that's visually, and I don't want you to think just, Orlanthe. This is just ancient battles. This is a way of displaying your prowess. You could do it by, with the Romans and the Greeks, what they would often do is they would take the armor and stuff of the defeated, and they basically make a scarecrow of it. They put them on a cross staff, put the armor and the helmet there, and show it off. If you remember from the Iliad, when they kill Patroclus and they take Achilles' armor, the Trojans show off that they did this. Or you could be more, also in the ancient world, it was pretty common to decapitate the foe and hey, here's Crumb. He tried to kill me. Here's his head now. I have that dangling from my chariot.
I'm tempted to do it for the lunar priestesses because God knows they could come back. In fact, I would, but I wouldn't do it for the silver shields. They're just peltasts. But I would do the scarecrows.
I can make sure that they don't come back.
No, the living ones.
Oh, yes, the living ones. Okay, so it's the dead ones.
Those we didn't kill could come back.
So you tell me.
So
Yeah,
there you go.
I
told you what Nisk wants to
do. So you've decapitated the priestesses?
The priestesses. But
do I have a problem with that?
As long as their bodies afterwards get burnt and they're you might have a problem with it if he keeps carrying the head around after the battle.
Okay.
No plans for do that.
Yes, Impale.
I'd like to cast the detect magic just to see if they have some useful magical items for us to keep using for our next battle.
Yes.
Yes.
So it sounds like what you've done is you've moved back to the rear for turn 5 of the battle. You're off your chariots and all this. You're looting the bodies. Nisk is decapitating the heads and tying them onto his chariot. Kobrast is trying to get healed up, and Gina is, well, it's very important. You can take the head, but you got to turn it back and make sure that the right head goes to the right body.
Yep, sure.
Because that would just be awkward. Meanwhile, turn 5 goes on around you, and I'd like you all to make a scan or a battle roll during this turn.
Yep. I have a 4.
A 0-4.
Yep.
I believe that's a critical on your battle.
Yeah, 95 battle.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the cool heads I got.
That's...
Look at the cool heads.
So you failed?
Pass the battle roll.
How about you, Gina?
I did a successful scan.
And Kala?
Successful battle. I could try it.
All of you all, everyone except Nisk, notices this going on. I'm going to tell it what Kobrast sees, because he's got the best. I'm first going to tell what you all see. Gina, Garen, and Inkala. There is a fight right around Kalar Starbrow. And it's from her rear.
Not good.
Okay, Kobrast, you got a critical. These are what you're able to notice is the Lunars somehow got some of their clearly most skilled warriors immediately behind Keller. I mean, like immediately with her, ganged up, and you see them kill her.
Oh, that's bad.
Too far away for you to interfere with this. And then they disappear.
As in?
It's them.
Do they look remotely familiar to me?
I have an idea.
I gave you a they were there. They stabbed at her, cut something off as a token, and disappeared.
It's the Black Hand, right?
I would imagine so. I mean,
just disappeared. Yeah. At this point, though, yes, Nicola.
Are the spirits still there? Oh, sorry. Are the spirits? Do the spirits disappear as well? Like, I have second sight. I will see if they just
there's
go.
Loads of spirits. There's angry spirits.
No,
there's
but the soldiers that disappear. Are their souls still there?
They're pretty far away, right?
They're gone.
Yeah, they're probably out. They're probably outside of your range.
Okay. Yeah.
Gina, what are you doing?
Can I summon her ghost?
Takes an hour. I want to say this is really messed up here because
but keep in mind they're killing her and then she comes back and I do not control her. I let her go wild.
How long does it take to cast a ritual?
I have no idea.
An hour.
Yeah, then let's start. I'm starting to meditate.
Well, okay, you're starting to meditate. I want to tell you what's happening. The soldiers around you, because they can see Callor goes down. You know, she's there. She's got the glowing forehead and all of this. What do you think happens to your side and the units around here?
Gonna crumble.
Massive demoralization.
That's the reason why I need her back.
Well,
I'm gonna try and rally the troops.
There we are. This is the opportunity. I want you all to make a battle roll and tell me what you get.
So the battle roll is a chance. I can't use an orate or anything as well.
Well, this is to see if you're basically able to put yourself into the position where you can
get me in the position.
Just normal success.
Okay.
12. So that's special.
Okay.
Barely.
I fail 79 against 70. He's not a battlefield tactician.
I failed because I'm busy with my ritual.
And Kala?
Yeah, I fail looking for magical items, apparently.
So it's Kolbrast and Nisk here. I want you two recognize the situation of what's actually going on, and realize that you have to do something right now about this. This is an opportunity that you don't have to roll on, or get a critical. That and you are trying to rally the troops here.
Yep.
The first thing you have is, how are you going to try to halt, make a loud enough thing to halt? Do you have a play instrument skill or anything like this?
I have Sing of 90.
Is it cloudy?
No, it's a clear sky.
It's still clear. I thought maybe would have.
What are your rune spells?
Well, one of them I can't use due to bad weather conditions, apparently.
Yeah, some I can't use as well.
Which I've a bummer, because that'd have been perfect, because it's
Thunderbolt
really
would have been great.
It's really loud, but that would have been
Thunderbolt
easy
requires
too,
clouds?
I guess. Sorry?
Thunderbolt requires clouds.
Yeah, I don't have any cloud spells.
Actually, I would like you to roll percentile dice at this point in the day, Kolbrast. I'm going to give you a chance.
Okay. 65.
There is enough Orlanth magic going on that there is sufficient cloud cover to cast the spell. It's an afternoon. It's an afternoon up in the mountains. What do we often have in the mountains in the afternoon in summer?
Thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms. So you could to get their attention, you could blow 3 rune points and cast Thunderbolt. And I would say that is a guaranteed success on getting the attention of the retreating troops.
Okay. Do I see any worthwhile target to aim it at while I'm at it?
Well, the issue is you could aim it away on the battlefield, but
I'll aim it just, I don't know, in front of Nisk.
Okay. Okay.
But at the same time, I'm going to cast
We'll
Glamour.
stand on a little hill and then I'll aim it. Or is there a tree nearby I could split?
Sure. There is a little
So
tree nearby. There is a little tree nearby. I'd like you to roll against your air rune. You might want to augment this one to make sure it succeeds.
Okay. Yep, easy.
Okay, so add 20 to your air rune.
I already succeeded.
Okay, knock off 3 rune points.
Yep.
There is a huge boom of lightning right near the troops. They're all, or these are retreating soldiers from the Kinsina or Colbrea tribes. They're all Orlanthi. This gets their attention. At this point, so they've all got the attention.
All right, I'm going to see if my root spell.
Okay, resounding crack.
I'm going to see if my spells worked. 13. Yes, my spells worked. So I'm all amped up.
All right. So you are amped up, and you're going to get a plus 50 on your orate because of the Thunderbolt. You know, it's got to be worth something to blow 3 rune points in this.
Let's see.
So Nisk, tell me what you're trying to do here. This is the time for orate to remind everybody of their duty, their loyalty, and their bravery.
Exactly. And that's not my best skill, but I'm going to augment with loyalty Sardar and say, and in a huge booming voice, that's one thing. He may be kind of skinny, but he's got this massive, I guess he projects from below if you think about it. And he said, warriors of Sardar, warriors of Orlanth, you do not run at the sign of danger. You are not cowards. How could you dare to do what they do to Callier's name by running now? Now is the time we have to fight. Now is the time to show your true mettle. Who are you? Are you dogs that deserve to lose? Or are you warriors and true warriors? Orlanth has been beaten many times, but he always gets back up. He always comes back. And damn it, he always wins. Let's not just do this for Sardar. I hate to say this, Jeff. Let's do this for Callir.
Oh my gosh.
that costs quite a bit of pride.
I'm not sure.
It does not by any chance takes him an hour to do the speech, so I can raise her ghost.
And here she is, back from the dead.
All right. How big of a so you got did you
I succeed on the augment? So that's what, plus 20?
Yep, plus 50.
Plus 30 for my spells. My just so you know, I am currently running with a 48 charisma.
Wow. It's like Orlanth shows up. Orlanth Adventurous himself shows up. It's like if you've ever read the Mahabharata, this is like Krishna shows up and goes, no, you guys, you're not going to run away. You're not going to run away here. You know, he gives a big speech. It's awesome. Everybody's paying attention to it. Here is your chance. What's your total chance of doing this? It's like probably almost 200%, right?
It's 210%.
All right. This is the best chance you're probably ever going to get in the course of this game.
Oh, and let's see what happens. It is a 40.
The special.
That is a special success. All right.
No crits here.
The regiment stops. They stop their retreat. They reform. And they are willing to stand on the defensive with you for the next battle turn. You personally get a 1d6 increase to your honor, you two, right now. Nisk?
Yes. I'm looking for.
And obviously I checked your orate. And Colbrast, your reputation goes up by plus 1d3. Nisk, yours goes up by 2d3.
Oh, nice.
That's fine.
Is there
Well, if
any
we
chance to?
survive-
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Claudia.
Is there any chance to shortcut the ritual? Maybe with 2 rune points?
The ritual, you're gonna have to go in.
I can speak faster.
That's round 2. Is Calir's spirit supporting us?
Well,
like
yeah. So that will be turn 7 that you're. So this is turn 6 here. This is so turn 6 of it. Calir Starbrow is dead, but Nisk and Colbrast manage to successfully they manages to successfully rally the local tribesfolk here, and rally for them to hold on the defensive. I'd like everybody to make a quick battle roll here to see what's going on the left side of the battle.
Success.
Yes.
Success.
Success for once. 13 against 17.
Ritual.
Special?
Yep, special for once.
Huzzah! How about you, Claudia?
Ritual. I'm
No,
busy.
You're okay. You're paying
With
no
more
attention.
important things.
I have more important things. I power pray.
Okay, this is what you see. I hope this is showing in here.
Yep.
Ooh.
On the far left side of the battlefield, that is Leica, and this is the point. Leica, remember they were doing better on the left side of the battle. The Kolimar and the Milani decide that this is the point to make an all-out charge on the lunar sides here. So there is basically you guys, Nisk and Colbrast, more or less single-handedly managed to keep the center from collapsing. And over on your left, you can see the Kolimar are charging ahead. It is now 11:24. I think this is a good stopping point here.
Agreed.
We're very near the end of this battle here. I want to torment Gina with her ridiculous ritual.
Thank you.
That's a brilliant
Bias.
idea.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
It is
supportive
totally
here.
perfect.
Yeah.
We're perfectly, yeah.
But I think so far, I think this is a good cliffhanger here. Next session, obviously the battle will be resolved. It looks like you guys that there may still be some tough fighting.
Hold the center, and they can bring in the left.
But this is a good point. So I will let us wrap it up here, and we will jump forward to the next session. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep.